left one, right? Yeah. I'm loosening up the paper right here. Hey, what up guys? Spabs Moneybags here, back with another quite the sneaker unboxing. So today we have the Adapt B.B basketball sneaker in the multicolorway. You know what? I was gonna hype it up. I was gonna to just be dramatic about it, but let's just jump right into it. As usual, super excited about this one. Got them on sneakers one more time. This doesn't happen often, so every time it happens I get kind of excited. Now that's the one thing about this unboxing that's not gonna be as special as other unboxings, because earlier this year I copped this shoe from Sneakers on its original black and white colorway. So this unboxing is not necessarily new to me. Here is the box for it. Jeez, man, I can't believe I copped these again. But size 11, women's 12.5. On the packaging, you actually have, so you have the main box covered by this kind of slip, kind of slides off the main box. Oh God, this is too big, I can't see it. Nike Adapt Earl, EARL, which stands for where is it? There's the acronym somewhere over here. Oh, right there, right there. Electric Adaptive Reactive Lacing. On the sides, you have the two lights, orbs, representing the two buttons on the side of the sneakers. Let's put this to the side. To the main box. Kind of hard to tell because of the light, but right there, as I reflect the light against it, Nike swoosh covering the half part of the top of the shoe over here, or the top of the box. The shoe box, my bad. Once again, the meaning of the Earl acronym. Right below these tabs that are actually, as I'm gonna show you right now, used to open the sneakers or to reveal the sneakers themselves. So there's one. Oh God, you guys, I feel like a kid, because you see, I'm so excited to try the fact that I could tell Siri to tighten my shoes. Like, that's the only thing I want to do with this sneaker. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Alright, here we go. Oh, I forget to wrap on paper. Fancy packaging. I'm telling you, for $350, it's kind of worth it, you know what I'm saying? Alright, and then we lift the paper up, and boom, there's another layer of paper. I want to make like this dramatic reveal the shoe, and it won't let me because then I gotta lift the shoe. I'm literally looking at the shoe right here. I'm loosening up the paper right here. Here we have them. I don't know what their concept with this colorway was, but it looks futuristic. It reminds me a lot of the Air Max colorway. Look at this though. This is so nice. I don't know why I love this detail right here so much already. There's a butterfly over here on this one. I didn't even know that was a thing. A butterfly with a Nike swoosh right here. What? What? Huh. Y'all got me f***ed up. Y'all got me all kinds of f***ed up. Give my money. Alright, but right now let's go ahead and finish the packaging real quick. So the shoes don't charge like the hyper adapts. If you guys haven't followed me for a while, you know I did the hyper adapts, and they the way they charge, it was magnetic charging or wireless charging, but you had to put a little pod like attach it to the bottom, and that's how they would charge. These, Nike actually made their own wireless charging tablet. Nike swoosh dead center, and then gives you two circles to kind of show you the position or where you should be putting the shoes for the charge. Right here in the back, I will give you a close-up so you can see a lot better. Nike Adapt Charger 1.0. From my understanding, Nike actually produces this charger, or they manufacture the charger itself. It's not a third party, it's them actually making the pad itself. The other really cool thing about it is that it uses a USB-C charger. And then finally you get, well actually not finally, next you get a silver super reflective bag with a white Nike swoosh right here dead in the center, which is going to include your USB-C cable. And then of course your wall adapter. I know they released, at least the original version, they released one with the UK charger, or I think every colorway has released in a UK version. Now, finally, they send you a little manual, Nike Adapt BB, and of course the font stating the name of the basketball shoe one more time. Quick little starting guide, tells you about the shoes, how to charge them, tells you the different colors, that the buttons are gonna light up depending on the battery status. But now, time to start taking a look at the shoes. Of course, they come with this little molding thing to make sure that your shoe stays in the right shape. What I like though is the details over here, the kind of radioactive or danger blended in with the yellow color of this plastic thing. A really pixelated Nike swoosh. So now I'm assuming it's kind of going for a computer digital type concept with this multicolor. I really don't know. Sneakers didn't tell me. Yeah, Sneakers doesn't say anything. It just says it's a multicolor. It's not like it's playing with a concept or anything. Then there's a bunch of numbers, Nike, and then more numbers over here. Not sure what they mean. On the outside, you got a Nike swoosh, kind of like you have on their Zoom series, blending into the midsole over here. Of course, with this concept that they got going on, you got kind of like a grid layer that starts in the heel and then kind of blends in, and it's shown over here, continue the rest of the swoosh. And within this part on the midsole, you have another smaller blue Nike swoosh, and of course this larger one is outlined in 3 different colors, yellow, red, and blue. So according to soulcollector.com, Nike's using a high tenacity Flyknit upper. So it is Flyknit. I wasn't sure at first because when I got the OG colorway to resell, they looked a little bit iffy. Going to the tongue loop, you have the different colors, or the 4 different colors that are making up this multicolor version of the shoe. Green, blue, red, yellow, followed by a gray Nike swoosh over here at the top. But anyways, back to the outside. Of course, this is where you have your 2 self-adjusting buttons. So you have the one with the arrow pointing towards the heel and then the one with the arrow pointing towards the toes. But yeah, right here, the buttons, and they're in this little section that's also followed by this grid pattern, more of a glossy finish over here though, compared to the matte feel over here in the heel. And I might be using the word matte wrong, so don't quote me on that. Speaking of the heel area, let's go ahead and take a look, because this is where my favorite detail is so far on these. On the outside part, you have the 4 colors one more time, yellow, red, and blue. Yellow, red, blue, and green, I mean. The entire heel area runs with the grid pattern, and then right before the midsole where the foam is at, you have this really cool detail to me. Transparent plastic finish with a Nike swoosh over here, kind of hard to tell. And then they added these little logos on the inside part of the heel area. On the right shoe you have a red circle with a thunder in the middle, but then on the left shoe you have this yellow danger sign one more time, either danger, radioactive. I kind of associate this with radioactive more than I do with danger. Going towards the inside now though, you have a relatively smaller Nike swoosh with more of that grid pattern, but now it contrasts with a grid, black grid, red background. And then within that swoosh, you have another smaller blue swoosh. Then right over here by the collar, another really cool detail, kind of, I don't know, random, but I appreciate it, of course. You have kind of like a color spectrum, goes from blue to green to yellow, orange, and then red. And then for the rest of the front part of the inside, you actually have the outsole coming into the midsole, where the midsole will be at. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the sneakers. 2 pressure points over here, one exactly at the ball of your foot, and then the other one not necessarily right below your heel, but pretty close to it. What I love about this colorway so far is the continuity that they have going on. So you have, of course, this bluish transparent outsole, but then below it you still have that grid going on, and then you have a bunch of like scattered colors painted over, kind of splatter over that canvas, over that over that grid. So if it was a piece of paper, you just splatter paint on it, that's what it looks like. Back to the detail over here on the front pressure point right below the ball of your foot, you have a butterfly. Not sure what the butterfly is there for, but on one of the sides of the butterfly, one of the wings of the butterfly, has a really small Nike swoosh. And even though they didn't continue the grid over here, you can still see a little yellow splatter paint on top of this, or within the outsole. I'm gonna take this one out and I'll show you guys the insole. Oh, no way. In case you don't know your left and your right, they actually added so on the right shoe, they added an R right below your heel. Kind of like a pixelated R, and then an L right below the left shoe. But we didn't take an L on these on sneakers, boy. What's up? Oh, wait. Oh, man, you thought I was going to forget this last detail that I totally did not see until right now. I think right there you're going to be able to see it. On the back of the tongue, the acronym EARL is spelled out. A Nike swoosh. The 4 colors one more time, and then they actually spell out the acronym electro adaptive whatever, and I think that is it. I'm honestly fascinated more beyond the shoe itself, right? Again, I've seen the shoe, I've seen the technology. This colorway, it's actually very immersive, very immersive. Yeah, I mean, just the way that they're playing with the whole pixelated computer video game-ish concept on these is pretty dope. Alright, so right now I'm gonna stop my comments right there. It's gonna be a pretty long video in itself, so I'm just not gonna make it any longer. I tend to speak a lot. Yo. Ooh. Hey Siri, untie my shoes.
Just a moment. That's done. Adapt says, your shoes are unlaced.
Hey Siri, change my lights.
Okay. Adapt says, the lights are now electric green.